best idea for a live stream and the best idea of a raw Mac of all time. Hello, my friends. There we go. Audio, we have it. It's good. Game? Do you know about games? Y'all, know about these things? They say that you can... They say that at this point you can fit an entire book. You can fit a whole The Odyssey. Or perhaps an entire Stephen King. And you can fit that whole thing on a drive the size of your little thumb. I'm saying, how am I supposed to fit a whole book on my thumb? My thumb is so small. I cannot believe this. Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Rogue. It's me, Jay. We're doing it again. Oh man, it's nice to be regularly streaming again. Welcome back. Hello, Polly3D in the chat. Video games. Baby, I hate to tell you this, but it's true. They're real. There's not a lot we can do to stop this. Science has been trying for so long. Alright, how many bits can I do about video games? Y'all ever watch a stream about video games where people make jokes about video games? I don't think anyone's ever done that. Now I've just done 3 at the start of this thing, so I'm basically the best at what I do. Welcome back. We are, last time here on Pokemon Emerald Rogue, we, continued our second run. You could definitely say we continued it. Listen, no one can deny that we continued it to its terminus. We did the run until we couldn't anymore. The reason we couldn't anymore is because we lost. But I'm not gonna worry about that. Because we're back. We're back. If you didn't see, before we start run number 2, I want to sort of show off what's going on. So this hub world has been growing in between runs. We ran around and checked this out at the end of last week's stream. You've got stuff like places where, oh god, I don't actually remember what any of these are. Closed shop, you can edit what kind of person you are. Actually, I'm going to show this again in case you didn't see. When I say it's a closed shop, I mean that, like, the different character sprites are just in here as if they're in test tubes. It's some kind of Mewtwo in the tube situation, or perhaps clones of Shadow the Hedgehog all sitting in a room type of situation. Here's an old man. He'll rate your names. But yes, in between runs of Pokemon Emerald Rogue, when you lose a run, you come back to this hub area, new things get added, which is very cool. Different mannequin bodies to house your immortal soul, you're so right. Andrew explained to me, because Andrew and I, was talking about this last week, Andrew and I have both played a bit of this off the stream since he and I first streamed it a couple weeks ago. The Safari Zone is where stuff of yours from previous runs will populate. Now, you can only, this is useless to us, because for this stream series, and what I've decided it is, because that is to get a replacement for your starter. You otherwise will continue to have the same starter in every run, which is what we want, because as you can see from the name of this stream, this is the Ditto % run. When Andrew and I first started this a few weeks ago, we saw that Ditto was one of our starter options, and we went, ha 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 ha, how fun, how novel. And I have decided that we are gonna take this Ditto to the championships. I have said no to a non-zero number of better Pokemon, objectively better Pokemon, so we could keep this Ditto. And now, this Ditto must forever stay. Some cool stuff about it. We did buy an ability capsule at the end of last week's stream, which means now it has Imposter, so we don't even have to use Transform. It will just automatically transform itself at the start of battles, which I like a lot. It's got an Oranberry on it. There's probably a better item we could give it. I don't know if we have the money for that kind of thing right now. We don't. We super don't. Can we sell anything? We have some berries that we start the run with, I know that. And otherwise, really, no. Oh, I can sell these. So this guy just does tiny mushrooms. I don't know what the specific use case in this is for those. This guy does enhancement items. You've got your ability stuff, which is what we did. That's why we don't have money right now. Well, now we do. Mints. Probably some evolution items. Which, hey, if your starter is like something that uses one of these, and you can just, bam, Vaporeon. I hate that Vaporeon's the one I immediately went to. Bam, Chandelure. Or maybe not Chandelure, because that's another one. Bam is Magius. Bam, Appleton or Flapple. Just anything you want. I do like that a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to change anything. We have Gen 1, 2, and 3 Roots set. We have Gen 1, 2, and 3 Gym set. I think that's all how we want it. I'm going to say, let's just do it. Let's just get back to it. It is time to begin Run 2 of the Ditto % run. Ditto % challenge. I should say challenge. It feels funny calling it a challenge because it's not like, you know, people are doing this right now. Everyone right now on stream is playing that Fusions game, which looks beautiful, looks incredible. I think we're going to do the... So, alright. We can either do one battle before a shop. It's weird that it's all shops. Or we can do 2 battles, or 2 routes. I'm going to do 2, just because that way we have more Pokemon options. How are you doing, Poly3D? How are you doing, anyone else in the chat? How is this Monday night doing for you as we jump into this calm, gloomy route? I'm trying to think if I have any fun stories to tell about my own day or week. In the meantime, I don't know if I really do. It's been, Donald Trump might go to prison tomorrow, and unfortunately I work in an industry where I have to think about that. We're not going to talk more about that, but I had to bring it up briefly. Here's an Nidoran. I do like an Nidoran very much. I love just immediately transforming. The gamble we had to deal with last run, if you weren't there for it, was effectively that in any battle, we tried to send you out as much as possible at the start of every battle. And what that ran into was a lot of like, okay, they're out, here's what they're up against. Can we afford the gamble of transforming and seeing what the enemy's moveset is? Like, can we afford to waste that turn and then find out the moveset sucks? That depends on what level you're at, what else you have in the team to deal with that. Like, that depends on so many things. And that was a very scary thing. It is awesome not to have to deal with that anymore. I already feel very good about Run 2 of the Ditto % challenge. I would love a name for this Nidoran if anyone has one. If not, I can just roll my eyes back in my head and start saying words. Bimble. I always go for like Bimblo, Vimble, Dingo, Bingong, Vinglambambo, Flimbus. Flimbus? Is that anything? That's not really much of anything. Zimbabwe, Zeppelin. I like Z. I think Z is good. Let's hone in on a Z. Zircon! Alright, I like Zircon. I think we're going with Zircon. See, sometimes you just gotta express things until you express the right thing. How many Pokemon? Oh, we got 6 here. There's gonna be shit tons of options. I like Nidorina as one of them, though. Oh, do we keep HMs in between runs. That's very cool. I forgot about that. Boy, how many HMs did we get up to? Okay, first 3. I did a run of this where we got up to the 7th gym before we beefed it. On the first run. That was just Gen 1 through 3 Pokemon, though, not through 8, which is what we're on right now. So who knows what that really means for us. I think that's just an exit up there. Let's just keep running around and seeing what Pokemon we got. I like Nidoran female, though. Whoa, that's a Alolan Grimer. I didn't even think about Alolans being in here, but of course they are. That's exciting. Oh, man, that's a, I don't know if we're going to want a second Poison type all the way through, but that's, like, listen, Poison Dark ain't nothing to sneeze at. I do like... It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect you. I do like that. I, used one of these guys in my run of, Ultra Sun. Did I play Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? I think I played Ultra Sun because I played regular Moon. And here we have, it just gives us the regular sprite here. That makes sense. I really like this guy. I have a good one of these in Pokemon Go as well. Slamantha. Okay, Andrew. Hello. I like Slamantha. Let's do Slamantha. Hello, Rattlemane! Everyone's here. This is great. It is lovely to have some friends here. Alright, Slamantha, welcome to the team. Brilliant. Yeah, so that's a good tanky thing, and then Nidoqueen, you know, like, the Nidoqueen and Nidoking move pools are both just kind of immense in a way that I really like. Like, we don't need that motherfucker to have a poison move on it, really. Like these guys will... I don't think Nidorino learns double kick early like Nidorino does, but even so, it ain't nothing to... I think it learns Mega Horn. One of them learns Mega Horn later. I also do not know, because I think this runs on Gen 8 movesets since we have Gen 8 Pokemon. I do not really know what that means for Nidoran movesets, because I don't think those are in Gen 8. Or Gen 9, for that matter. I wish they would be. I like them a lot. Here's Grubbin. We're getting a lot of stuff I like on this first little route here. I don't know for sure if it's worth grubbing, but it might be. It does become a good electric type. Boy, I don't know how you evolve in this. Well, so it evolves into the middle one by level, but then it evolves into Vigavolt from that in Sun and Moon by going to Great Pony Canyon, which is also where you evolve like Magnezone and Probopass in those games. It has to be like a magnetized area. Boy, I don't know what they do. Like, it's probably an item, I assume, but I don't know more about that. Rattlemane, this is the Ditto % run of a roguelike hack of Pokemon Emerald Rogue, or Pokemon Emerald. This is a game called Pokemon Emerald Rogue, which makes it into a full entire roguelike. We have a whole hub area that we were in that we started earlier. We currently have it set to be up to Gen 8 Pokemon. You can toggle that how you want. We have Gen 1 through 3 gym leaders and Gen 1 through 3 routes on. We got to, I think, the 4th gym before beefing it last stream. Andrew and I, AC Sherman in the chat, and I did a stream of this where we started with Ditto as one of the starters, and now I am just determined to keep using Ditto. You keep that starter unless you choose to toggle it out. I am determined to keep using Ditto until we take Ditto to the top. Ditto. Oh, I should also say, you may notice that there's one more Ditto in our stream layout than last week. I have decided I will be adding one additional Ditto for every run that we lose. Ditto for life. So there will be a new Ditto added to the stream layout every time we lose a run, I've decided. Great question, Poly3D. There is not a box, so we have to max out at 6 Pokemon. I am going to get more selective about like who we catch. We will start... Last run, we did start getting an excess of Pokeballs. We might this route too. But this will probably be the last catch I do for this area unless something else really jumps out. I just like Grubbin because it evolves into a really good electric attacker, which I think will be good. Like, between Grubbin and Nidoran, we have the start of a couple good attacking bases. Give a Grubbin... Will it let me do that? I mean, regular Emerald will let you do swears. There's no reason that the modder would have been cruel enough. If anything, modders should be adding swears into these. Yeah, what's up, shithead? Oh, that's great. Awesome. Let's, we got 3 other Pokemon in this area before we move on. You'll see the, like, overworld thing later. Marini! I don't think we need a Marini. I feel good about not doing Marini. Can't really kill that. So the one problem with auto, transforming... We really need to, like, find Pokemon that Ditto can kill so we can start getting some EXP on everyone. I like Marini. I like Toxapex, which it evolves into in Alright. So in Sun and Moon's meta was the last competitive meta I attempted to really spend any time in, and I found it very frustrating. The Z moves weren't wide, the Z moves were okay. I think they're kind of lame, but they were fine. The reason was that, like, I caught on to why Toxapex was cool, and EV trained it and finished. Oh, okay. Oh, no! Oh, we can't catch Burmy? Oh, no! I caught on to that right around. Oh, no. Protect only speedrun. I caught on to that right around the same time that the competitive meta realized why Toxapex wasn't actually all that good. Toxapex can, like, do a version of Protect that also auto-poisons things. And, you know, it's a good, like, Toxic Spikes opener, in theory. Has a lot of fine stuff about it, but just kind of, like, couldn't live up to that in actuality. And I learned that just late enough to really eat shit with it competitively, and I felt pretty sad about that. So, as much as I like it, I'm cool with not using it, I think. That's totally fine. Let's beat up a blob. It's just gonna keep using poison gas, I guess. I'm just hitting the fast forward button that all Game Boys have. We all know this. Zircon is learning moves. Slamantha's learning Harden. And Bite, good. Love a dark move. Shithead learns Stirring Shot. I do. You know, naming your Pokemon Shithead is one of those things that really has come all the way back around. Like, that was funny when we were 8, and it's funny now. Maybe not a lot of the years in between, but, like, it is just kind of circled back around, and I very much appreciate that. Okay, I can kill it with Vice Grip. So we're gonna get capped at 15, I believe, is the first gym level cap. I'm just kind of, you know, we shouldn't do more of that here, because what if there's stuff in the next, area that we want? You don't need fucking Growl. What are we? Fake? Peak humor was when 7-year-old Grizzy named his rival Fart Kid. Wow, Fart Kid is good. I feel like I wouldn't have thought to add the kid in there as myself, a kid. Disable's cool. I feel like I like Harden, actually, for early game. I like just raising defense. It is good to do. Yeah, shithead, you can learn... You can learn Bug Bite. Bug Bite has a higher base power than I always think it will. You do not need Vice Grip. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the next one. Hello, Red Seraph! Welcome to the fun! We are, yes, we have started our second run of our Ditto Ditto percent run of Rogue Emerald. Yeah, it's going good so far. We've just gone through our first area. Right now we have a tough course route ahead of us. Caught a couple Pokemon. Yeah, you know what? If you're just joining us, sorry, this is my favorite music from Gen 3. So we have got Zircon, the Nidoran female, Slamantha, the Alolan Grimer, and Shithead the Grubbin. Hello, Jice! Oh, everyone is here. This is lovely. Ring tattling badum badum de bum bum tum tum tum. Thank you, Rattlemane. Can't believe they let that Emerald go rogue. Yeah, so we've got a good little crew here. About to find out. There's some heal balls. Heal balls are great in this because they just heal Pokemon when you catch them, and since we don't have a box, that is actually hugely useful here. I wonder if this is all gonna be ground types. I bet it will, and that's exciting. That's exciting and could mean we get rid of Zircon. I'm always reluctant to, because I do just like a Nidoran a lot. Can we go into the desert? Yeah, we can. Oh, we never got Strength. Okay. I'm gonna guess Strength must be like 4th gym then. 4th badge. They get you from so far away. I didn't check health. How are we doing? Everyone's gonna be there. School Kid Challenger is gonna be, yeah, level 10s. That's fine. Oh, we got Cute Charm going on. Can I Can genderless Pokemon use Attract on anything? I'm actually going to use Sing instead, but can they, though? Ha! Ha! Look at those dogs. Arf arf. Bark bark. Woof. I'm just going to tackle it for a while. Thanks, Seraph. It's fun to stream video games because then, I fell in love. You is in love with Skitty. It's fun to stream because then your chat can be Google for you. And that's really good. You is immobilized. Damn, you is immobilized, my love. Ah! Okay. Alright, I gotta see how this plays out. One of us has gotta break. Yeah! Love is war and we are the victor, and you are the victor. Great job, you. That got us up to the 15s. Love is war and short. Google baby names. Top result, shithead. Grizzy, I didn't ask if genderless folks can be attractive. I am proof that we can. The entire, most of the statistical majority of the Moonshot crew is proof that they can. Moonshot crew and audience. I was asking if a Game Boy Advance game was willing to recognize that. To Sarah's point, that's what I thought was the case. But I had to remember. Acid Spray! This motherfucker's special. I fucking wish it would show me stats on this screen. This motherfucker's special over physical, innit? I mean, it doesn't matter right now. Get rid of pound. No, it's not. Okay, thank you. I just look at it. No, you're right. It has those big, like, crystal teeth. That makes sense it would be physical. Spearow time. Now I'm gonna sing to you. Why does Skitty evolve with a Moonstone? Like, it's fine that it does. I'm not mad at it for evolving with a Moonstone. I don't really know why it does. I like Delcatty. I think Delcatty is like a pretty cool, a pretty snazzy looking normal type, to be honest. But I don't know why that's a thing. Well, now that we have multiple Pokemon, we should have someone else out front for our cats grow stronger in the moonlight. That is true. Every cat is a vampire. Lime flavor vodka is shockingly good. I love lemon lime alcohol pretty much in general. They can't give you too many little guys who evolve traditionally at the beginning of the game, yeah. Jice, I have seen hit cinematic sensation cats. I watched that on a like Discord call stream. I don't give a shit about you. Fucking snake. I don't like Silicobra. I think it looks like a freak. I watched that in a like movie night Discord that Moonshot's own Marn ran like at the height of COVID, at the start of COVID. That I watched in a call with like 20 people. Oh, we do still get it. Right, of course we get away into the desert. That's right. I can't believe that Silicobra is one of only 2 things in this place. I kind of want a ground type. I want to see cats when it's little so bad. Yeah, I can see that. Gligar evolves into Gliscor. All right, Gligar. Is Silicobra great? I'm willing to be convinced. If there's like a really good side to using Silicobra, I'm down for it. But now I got Gligar here, and I do like the flying typing. I don't know what early game Gligar is gonna do for us though, because it's probably got like Poison Sting and stuff. Under 10, all the adults who could have given access to a VHS recording of cats told me it was terrible and I couldn't watch it. That's funny. Silicobra has a little neck pillow for planes. That's true. I guess I'm just gonna let poison slowly take it down. I'm just gonna harden over and over. Oh fuck, I forgot to switch the other ball. Yeah, I think Gligar is the way to go. Gligar becomes Gliscor, and if a Pokemon looks like Dracula, I like that Pokemon. Did Ash have a Gliscor in like the Diamond and Pearl anime? I think he did. That was one that like, it always surprised me that out of all the like new evolutions of older Pokemon, that's the one they gave him. There's nothing wrong with Gliscor. It was cool. Cool, but I think isn't that where Gary comes back to like help him evolve it? But it just like that is such a villain-looking Pokemon. I also that is just such a bad guy-looking Pokemon. That's something the rival should have had. I feel like I'm looking at the chat now and I realize that other Ditto I added does block the bottom of the chat. I'm not moving it. It will stay there. But that is funny. The idea of people dressing up as cats saying about how they are cats is immensely appealing. I get that. I feel like, first of all, since we're talking about cats, can I fit Skimbleshanks? No. For those who haven't seen Cats, Skimbleshanks is the name of one of the cats in Cats. There's really something about accomplishing Skimbleshanks by complete absence of vowels that's just really hitting for me. Christ, that's funny. Salute the Shanks. I have a mother, both my parents, liked, but both my parents liked, musicals a lot, like musicals. I don't know why I said liked. My mom's like a pianist, professionally. I grew up, my point of reference I've recently been whipping out that I like a lot is I grew up in a house where there were, cover pages for old sheet music framed on the walls in the hallway, and like a grand piano in the living room. A lot of musical stuff in my house growing up. But I feel like Cats, similarly to you, Rattlemane, Cats was one that like my dad had never seen. It wasn't his kind of thing. He was very much like a West Side Story kind of guy, and my mom just thought it was like an intensely stupid. I feel like my parents got on the like anything that was made after we were in our 20s train is bad train early, which I hope to not do myself, just because there's a lot of good stuff out there in the world. But I feel like that was also part of it, is that like Cats. Wait, am I wrong about? Did Cats come out in like the late 80s? Am I or like the early 90s? Am I totally off base on that? I know Andrew Lloyd Webber's alive, so that helps me know. Am I right that Andrew Lloyd Webber is alive? I hope I'm not wrong about that. That stomp's pretty hefty. We should be able to withstand one more, though. I know Andrew Lloyd Webber was alive recently enough that I think didn't Paul F. Tompkins play him on Comedy Bang Bang as like a recurring character? Someone played him as a recurring character on Comedy Bang Bang, and I assume I know he was alive. Yeah, because I think he got interviewed a little bit when the movie came out. Zircon's got some good defense. That's good to know. Yeah, whatever. Fucking die. Not you. Skimbleshanks learned Harden. If you've seen Cats and know what Skimbleshanks looks like, you will be delighted to know that Skimbleshanks learned Harden. The joke is that Skimbleshanks is a very sexy cat in that film. Just wears like suspenders with no shirt, has a handsome little mustache. He's got some stuff going on. Listen, I would. I'd make it with Skibbleshanks. I don't know what you want me to say about that. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I wouldn't make it with Skibbleshanks. Oh, you do have double kick. Lovely. I almost want to say that must be like something that they like added in to like balance the Nidorans out into one Pokemon while they're both Nidoran. Fuck. Get out of there. Skimbleshanks is a very sexual cat. Rattlemane, you seem to keep changing your mind on when Andrew Lloyd Webber died. Rum Tum Tugger, I don't like saying his name. You know, I just didn't... Isn't that Jason Derulo in the movie? Webber seems to keep dying in 1897. This keeps happening. Yeah, I've only seen the movie, and so I think the film, poor Andrew. Oh, come on! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Yeah, there we go. One more. I am just accuracying the shit out of this guy. How? Oh, come on. I got you down 3 whole stages. No! Not the railway cat. The cat on the railway train. They told me that while he's around, nothing could go wrong. Wait, breaking report. Andrew Lloyd Webber dies in 2654. Alright. Well, the good news is this isn't a Nuzlocke, because doing a Nuzlocke of this ROM hack would be insane. Sound off in the chat. Do we want another Gligar, or do we want to try the Snake out? The one thing I will say, Gligar and Gliscor are obviously very exciting. Excuse me. But I was unimpressed with its, at least, like, first gym moveset. Obviously that's first gym. Who knows? But, Skimbleshanks has left for the Heaviside layer. Exactly. I feel like... Yeah, charm that snake, baby. It's snake time. It is time to charm the snake. It's also time to heal some Pokemon. That was actually a kind of damaging fight. Alright, that's fine, which is good. Rare candy, not... We'll save that for later. I feel like there'll come a point where that becomes very useful, and we're not at that point yet. I'm gonna go pee. If I'm gonna say jokes or comments, please note that I've stepped away from the computer for 1 to 2 minutes for a very reasonable reason and cannot be held accountable for failing to note things happened during time to read the... Rattlemane, I would never ask you to read a room. No one would ever do that. Rooms aren't books! I'm always trying to tell people this. Yep, I know. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, that is a deliberate choice. A lot of people choose to do that because kind of what you see happen is that a lot of people just search the latest Pokemon game to search Pokemon. So if you go onto that like category right now, what you'll see is like a decent number of people playing Scarlet and Violet, and then a lot of people playing that Fusions ROM hack that's big right now. Probably another couple people playing this. This isn't that old a ROM hack. And you know, people playing various other games. So that is what the deal is there. For Discover, we experimented with that and tried putting it as like regular Pokemon Emerald, but I think the tendency is the like sort of shorthand is people know just do the latest Pokemon game for Pokemon. And so that's what we did. Come on, Slamantha. Andrew, I was moving VODs around earlier, and I did notice that. Interesting round of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 you had going on there. Yeah, Jice, if you like Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Budokai 3, that's a series of words, and I know you do. That was an announcement stream on Saturday or Sunday night that, no, not Sunday night, obviously. Friday or Saturday night, to announce the new season of... Why is its head area so green? This isn't shiny, is it? I think it just looks like that. You don't want to upload that? I kind of figured. Rattlemane is still peeing. Thank you for the update, Brave Soldier. The new season of Riley Hopkins and Their Amazing Friends is a Dragon Ball season that they did a Budokai Tenkaichi stream to promote, and it's lovely. It's exciting. I don't go to Dragon Ball camp enough to know some of the things. I actually, at this point, I know most Dragon Ball stuff, I feel like. All right, Snake time. Rum Tum Tugger was the. I don't want to write. I don't want to figure out how to abbreviate Rum Tum Tugger. I will. Oh, that actually gives us spaces to spare. All right, Rum Tum Tugger, there you are. For those who didn't catch on, Rum Tum Tugger is the name of another cat from the film Cats. His thing is that he loves milk, and you learn this by Jason Derulo at one point shouting, "Milk!" The same way that, Mr. Mistopheles next. You're very right about that. We believe in you, Mr. Mistopheles. Mr. Mestophiles. Yeah, he screams milk the same way that, like... What am I doing? The same way that Darth Vader shouts no in Revenge of the Sith. It's the same thing. We got so many fucking fluffy tails. Name your Sprigatito, Mr. Mistopheles. Hello, Wanaroscom. Let's fight. No, that we can't fight that. There's nothing we can fight here to fucking help this snake, really. Well, there is, just not with you. We don't have anything that's good against a ground type, really, is the one issue we've got at this point. You know what? Rum Tum Tugger, well, I feel like Rum Tum Tugger will be fine. I'm not too worried about it at all. Okay, Mr. Derulo, you know that you can say your own name in songs. Do that, but change your name to Milk. Milk. Is that what Jason Derulo sounds like? I don't know. Thank you, Zircon. That's, Zircon using cut. For none of you, probably, is... I just accidentally made a Frank Zappa reference by doing that. Frank Zappa... the man I shamelessly call the Weird Al Yankovic of the 1970s, and I'm right. Incredibly funny and weird musician, has a song about opening a dental floss farm, where he has a plot of land about 6 inches wide and a 1/4 mile long for a single dental floss bush. And he talks about holding a pair of zircon-encrusted tweezers in my hand, trimming that dental floss. I'm out on my own, I wouldn't have no boss, but I'd be raising my lonely dental floss. Raising my lonely dental floss. Frank Zappa's a pretty funny fella. He also has a 9-minute long song where he argues with the devil after he eats his girlfriend and drinks his beer. A squid eating dough in a polyethylene bag is fast and bulbous. Got me? I do. Rattleman, I'm with you so far. What else you got? Tell me more about this. Wait, is Acro the one I need? No, it's not. Damn it. You know, there wasn't an option for which one you would get, because we got that bike in between runs. I only just remember we even had it. Let me register that. We got that in the hub at the end of the last run, and I don't think there was an option for which one to get. Alright. Also, a tin teardrop. Love that for you. Okay, we have a little. We don't have shit for money. It really sucks that we only got shops And we can sell. We do have a lot of items already, is the nice thing. Should I go ahead and use those rare candies on the snake? I probably should. We have 4 Pokeballs and a couple heal balls. I think we're okay for right now. I don't know if we're gonna buy anything here. We have no money. This fucker. Oh no, this fucker's fine. This guy will randomly trade you a Pokemon if you want. We don't right now. Blarg, how boring, he says. Roar, Protect, Shadow Ball, Torment, Facade. None of this helps us. We can't buy a single dang thing. Don't need your services, thank you. Well, I don't want this shop to be a waste of a trip. Buy a couple more potions, I guess, at least. Yeah, exactly 3 additional potions. Okay, let's give the snake all of these. There we go. I don't like the goal is to probably just not use it in the first gym, but you know, just in case. In case we get fucking Lieutenant Surge or Watson. And it comes in clutch. Oh, let's see. We got some base defense and base attack. I don't know. Bear with me a moment, folks. Let's take a look at some stats. Yeah, you have that raised. You have raised. No, you have lower defense, raised special attack. I don't know what we want in a nature for a Ditto. I truly don't. Gotta think about that. The red one's the one that goes up, or the red one's the one that goes down? I think it's the one that goes. Yeah, blue definitely goes down. So speedy, not a lot of special defense, but that's fine. Low special attack. Oh, that's fine. Cool. He's fucking adamant. That's actually great for this snake. Perfect. That is the ideal snake. That's kind of nothing. We'll have to use a mint later if we have the opportunity. Oh, and fucking adamant Grimer too. That's great. We should make sure we don't lose either Rum Tum Tugger or Slimantha tragically. And now that I've said that, we will succeed in not doing that. Oh, you inherit nature when you that makes a lot of sense. I think you're right, that doesn't matter, but it's good to know either way. I did not know that. I truly did not know that. Adamant Grimer and his 2 big teeth. There we go, a little bit of attack for you. Yeah, Ditto probably does want speed. I agree with that. I would have given it a bunch of defenses before we changed its ability. Now that we've done that and we don't have to waste a turn transforming, I'm less worried about that. I'm just gonna save those. Who needs a little heal? You do. You're fine. You do. Okay. That way we can save that one free heal we have. And just like that, it's first gym time. You is out front. Oh, we'll look at held items before we fight. Wait, what is... You use its orange berry. We got a berry farm down there too, by the way. I forgot about that. If we die horribly and go back to the hub tonight, I'll show you that. Oh, let's see. What's that, Viralore? I wish I could. Hello, Viralore. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I wish I could remember the name of the Italian singer or his song, but back in the day, he noticed that all the hit songs in Italy were songs with English lyrics and was so pissed that people were listening to them without knowing a lick of English that he made a song that only had nonsense words that sounded English to prove some point. The song was a bop and became the most popular song in Italy at that time. That's really funny. I happen to know for a fact an anime thing that is I say for a fact, I have been told that something like that is true for Superfly in Promare. The song, the da da the da 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 da, that whole number in Promare, I believe it is the case that most of that Japanese is gibberish. Someone check me on this if you have the opportunity. I could be wrong, but I have been told this like multiple times. Give this to the thing that has lowered special defense. And I just think that's very funny in an era where I feel like a lot of people listen to, like, you know, anime music and this Japanese music in general without necessarily knowing Japanese, myself included on occasion. It really sucks having all these status effect ones and not knowing what gym we're about to face. Do we have any other equip items that are worthwhile? Probably not yet. Oh, I didn't notice we had Swift Feather. Let's see. I feel like we're just gonna... No, hold on. We can't just not equip items. I feel like I'm gonna get nervous if we do that. I'm gonna give an anti-confusion berry to you. I'm just kind of like guessing what'll be good for things. And I'm just gonna give HP ones to you, cause you're scarily flimsy. And you. But not you. Alright, let's see who our first gym is. First gym leader is. Oh, it's Jasmine. What do we have for the Steel type? This is kind of a tricky first. She has 3 Pokemon. Oh, Galarian Stunfisk. Okay. So we have the Nidoran with interesting moveset. We have the Nidoran with Double Kick, which I feel like will be how we get through a lot of this fight. Let's do that. There we go. Thank you. Love to drop that speed. Oh, fuck. Don't love that. Oh! The U% run! The U% run must be protected! You cannot die here! Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Okay. Is it gonna go for that again? Damn, that revenge play I should have thought of. Yeah, this is like a fascinatingly bad gym. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm just kind of like interested that this is what we got. We might still be faster than it, because that motherfucker ain't fast. Our speed... We do have a pro speed ability, or nature. Hi, Awful World Kid. You don't miss an entire Emerald Rogue run. You're here now. You know, as prophesized, Rum Tum Tugger will probably, especially with the healing item, I feel like could body a mud shot easily enough. We did lower this thing's speed though. I feel like we're still faster than it, and I'm gonna gamble on it. Let's go, Zircon. Oh, that doesn't do nearly enough. I expected so much more damage out of that. You take those Zircon-encrusted tweezers and you go to the great big dental floss farm in the sky. Damn. That double kick would have been really helpful for the rest of this fight, too. Alright, Rum Tum Tugger. We're gonna see if we can make this work. I don't know if you have a ground move. I didn't check. You have Brutal Swing, a dark move. Is Adamant. Do a Minimize. Become evasive. You can't hit me, I'm a snake. Nice, love that. And let's go for the Brutal Swing. Okay. Speed fell. Useless Sandstorm. Hello, Crank! Got a lot of people coming in here tonight. I love it. Welcome everyone to the Ditto percent run. Will a second Brutal Swing kill it or no? Come on, buddy. We are faster still. Damn it, I thought it would. I was off. Oof. Are we still faster than it? We have Minimize up. It could miss. Rum Tum Tugger, don't fail us now. Damn it. In the words of the man himself, milk! Can we get a milk in the chat? You got it? Hey, I'm not reading that out loud, Jace. So, whatever. I appreciate the just regular, not caps milk. My thought now, whatever we throw out, we can finish the job in one hit for this guy. I don't know if she'll have another part ground type, just because they're like, since we're up to Gen A, I imagine they gave her a variety. You, even if we healed it, I feel like it's going to be useless just because Steel on Steel is such a miserable chip damage waiting game. But neither of these is going to have a lot that can do a lot to it. Let me look at movesets. You have a Citrus Berry. Got Mud Slap. I forgot I had Mud Slap. Yes, it's very poison gas. Harden. I like Harden. I like being able to defend. Yeah, you do have a Citrus Berry. You're so right. Let's go. One down! At 2 Pokemon dead and 1 very close. The fucking Sandstorm that we kicked up. So stupid. Aeron is Steel Rock. Could have a ground move. Could not. Who's to say? I'm just gonna go for a Harden. Does have a ground move. Weak ground move. I think Mud Slap's physical, so that does help. I think anything Aaron's gonna have will be physical. Come on, let's see. Adamant Bite. Adamant Bite. Tons of damage. Tons of damage. Tons of damage. Hit. Oh, fuck. You know what? Wait a minute. Ground moves are ineffective against Bug. So, Mud Slap on Shithead will be neutral. I feel like a Mud Slap from Shithead being 4 times effective is a better option than whatever Slamantha can do. We're gonna try that. And Shithead has a berry to help it live, whatever, if it gets dicey. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nothing. Nothing! Come on, buddy. Yeah, nice. 4 times. Yeah. Oh, perfect. There we go. Top off that Citrus Berry, Rattlemane. Thank you for the good job. Oh, yeah! 2 for 2, even with the accuracy drop. Ooh, alright. Starting to feel a little more optimistic about this. Beldum is out. Beldum, is it only gonna have takedown? I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh, right, clear body. You can't do that. Impossible to drop its stats. Oh, that recoil's toasty. Heal us back up. Yeah, I forgot about clear body. Go for a little bite. Okay. There we go, buddy. After filling your drink and being around for a while, Rattling is back from peeing. Welcome back. Oh, and Beldum down. Wow! That was a real fucker of a first gym. You know, this has taught me one thing, and that's that we're never naming a Pokemon after a character from Cats ever again. Never again. We have lost 2 Pokemon named after cats from Cats. By the way, am I peeking a lot? Am I unpleasant to listen to? I just looked down at my transceiver and I'm seeing the ring get red occasionally, but no one said anything, so I assume we're fine. We're never doing that. I have a suggestion for your next Pokemon name, so I shouldn't say it, but I shouldn't say it. Okay. My tones are sultry. Thank you. Ban on musical names. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Here's the evil man who I don't want. He does a lot of, yeah, so we are down to 3 from 5. That's fine. You gotta lose some to win some. If hardcore Nuzlockers have taught me anything, it's that hardcore Nuzlockers are freaks. But if hardcore Nuzlockers have taught me a second thing, it's that sometimes you do have to sack. I don't mean all Nuzlockers, I mean specifically like fucking Pokemon challenges and those people. I watch some Pokemon challenges and I feel that way. I haven't seen the grass icon before. It's the home of a strong Pokemon. Enter this encounter. So that's going to be a legendary or pseudo-legendary or something. Andrew, I believe, told me that he found in Xurkitree. Not a legend, but just a strong Pokemon, right? You found a Xurkitree in there, right? Average Spooky. Yeah, okay, Pokemon with good moves. Tough Swarming. Tough Sharp. Man, I feel like this map has gotten more complicated than it did last run, too. Tough Typical. So if we go down there, then we have 2 more encounters after it. Got it, okay. 2 more encounters after it, and we can't see what's at the other end. It makes me nervous doing one of these when we aren't leveled up to cap yet. So I almost want to skip this one. And see what else we got. Do we have more money yet? Not really. Hey Andrew, when you're right, you're right. Well, no, but ours will be under-leveled. I'm gonna do it anyway. No, fuck it. We gotta see what it is. Balls to the wall, baby. Oh, it's like a secret base. I love that. Yeah, it is a statue. There we go. Alright. Alright. This will be fine. Everyone, cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyes, and hold your nose. Who is that? What cry is that? Oh, it's a Drillbur. Okay. Hey, listen, another ground type. And it's within level range for us. Oh, man. What can I do without killing you? I'm nervous now. I guess a Rapid Spin. There we go. Oh, right. It's not steel yet. It's just ground. Yeah, I'll take a fucking Drillbur all day. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. This is a great... Listen, it's another ground type. So we have our victory from that. And it evolves into Excadrill, the most unbelievably plague-like, never-ending, dominating force of Pokemon metagames. Until now, because I don't think it's in Scarlet and Violet. George! Alright, George. Andrew, I appreciate when you're like, hey, you should name one of these something normal. Pencil Dick. Different vibes. I'm gonna do something unorthodox here and combine AC Sherman and Rattlemane's names here. Say hello to George Dick. Yeah. Oh, I like Formal, Seraph. That's good too. But unfortunately, it did legally reported. It did legally have to be George Dick. Ah, Mold Breaker. We love Mold Breaker. Modest Nature. Attack down. We don't love Modest Nature on you. I kind of figured that a strong Pokemon would mean it would give us a beneficial nature. Apparently, I was a fool. That is literally the least helpful nature it could have. Yeah, Rattlemane, is that what that lime vodka's doing to you? Seraph, I will give you a book name opportunity next time, I promise. We don't have any mints. Okay. Now I know where we want to try and go to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can let go, Rattlemane. You can stop. Alright, so let's get to one of those special item vendors when we can and buy a mint that'll make Drillbur good. I mean, it's fine. It's just the least helpful nature it could have. I feel like we might get into a situation where just the typing is still useful enough that it's fine, but like, a little bit of a downer. I always loved, hey, do y'all have, I'm sure we do, like, favorite areas from specific Pokemon games? Because this route is one of mine. The routes on both sides of Four Tree City in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I think are just some of the best routes in Pokemon. I love them a lot. Murkrow! I love Murkrow! Gothbird! Do we want a Gothbird? I kind of want a Gothbird. That is another thing where we can potentially buy the stone we need to evolve it. I feel like I imagine the most stories on these routes. Seraph, that is a great way of putting that. If you find my DeviantArt, which I will not help you do, but if you do, you will find some very early, like, pencil and marker fan art of my Pokemon OC Kai and his Absol on, like, the lower end of this route. Because I also imagine stories on these routes. That's a lovely way of putting it, actually. Seraph, give me a book name. What do you got? Big Murkrow fan. I wonder if that means this is a flying predominant route or a dark predominant route. I didn't really read the description. Childermass. What is... Seraph, tell me about Childermass. Childermass. What is Childermass from? It's gonna be with one S like Christmas. In Johto, the route between Ecruteak and Olivine is a good one, yeah. Yeah, for sure. We got all the fences. I really like in Johto the whole series of routes going down from Blackthorn back to Newbark. Newbark. I like, especially in the remakes where you have like that river that you're following the whole time. I think that's a really like that is a like cool level design in a way that not all Pokemon games and all areas in Pokemon games have. He has a face like a twisted hedge root and is like magically forgettable to most people. Interesting. Insomnia is always fun. Okay, defenses are kind of in the middle. I mean, I'm not thinking about defense too much with this thing anyway. Cool. If we ever find a Duskstone, we're gonna think about money a lot in this run, aren't we? Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to pick my nose on stream. I just had the worst fucking itch in it for a minute. I'm not gonna comment on the words that just came across the screen there. Kanto north of Cerulean is a good one. I always liked that you find Suicune there in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's also where you find... Is that also where you find it in Crystal? Or no? I guess probably not. Getting berries. Getting berries. Yeah, I always just... It's less menacing. Yeah, of course, it's before the Elite Four. My bad. It's less menacing with the rain not falling. But this route always... I associate with having really strong trainer battles on it, too. There's like a guitar... There's like... I always loved how Emerald has the, like, differently positioned double battles. And there's like a guy here and a guy here. Ah, I love Hoenn. It is good to be in Hoenn. Such long... Yeah, they are long routes. You're right about that, Seraph. Well, let's see what else we can find here in the very tall grass. Another thing I love a lot. Slack off! We don't need that. But it's good to see it. Oh, fuck. We have Truant. I'm not grinding on Slack off if I'm a Slack off. Here, we're actually gonna put you at the back for a second. Yeah, we have 2 things to train up here. Ugh, the worst dark flying type. I don't know if Vullaby's worse. It's just hideous. It is objectively a, like, fine art design that it has, like, a skull diaper. I think that's actually really funny. I just hate looking at it. I love how Hoenn has the North Maulville route into the desert and then onto a volcano. You know what? The Ash route is my other, like, huge... And the desert. Are both other routes I love in Hoenn. The Ash route, I was really confused what I was looking at as a kid because I thought it was snow that looked weird. And I didn't understand, like, I think I didn't really understand, like, you know, I'm like 8 years old playing this, like, I just didn't happen to know that, like, large amounts of ash come from volcanoes. I don't know why I aged that thing as a thing I wouldn't know. Like, oh yeah, I wasn't old enough to learn about that. But, like, I just didn't really understand what that was at the time. Very cool, except for the Spinda. Yep. Oh, yeah. Hey, I like Spinda. I appreciate a Spinda. Oh, is that your first electric move? It is. You don't need a ground move. Thank you, Shithead. Oh, Shithead might be about to evolve. You grew to... Hey, congratulations. You grew to level 18. The snow routes are the only thing... There's other routes I like in Diamond and Pearl. The snow routes are some of the best in Diamond and Pearl. They really did a great job with snow the first time around. The mountain and valley in the same route. Absolutely. I agree with that completely. Mudsport is nothing. I like some other routes in Diamond and Pearl, though. I think that the swamp thing gets tiring, but there's some parts where it's cool. I like the parts in Diamond and Pearl that are like, you're running kind of along... And it's one of the routes coming out of Mount Coronet, where you're running kind of like along a bunch of cliffs, where there's a lot of different bridges connecting things, and you can go down to like this river that has a waterfall, and kind of like... There's just a lot of verticality to it that I like. That's a route where they really started, like, embracing the, like, verticality stuff they could make look good with the DS. And I like that. Yeah, I guess there aren't a ton of Diamond and Pearl routes that are very memorable to me, though. I think you might be right. Let's put George Dick out front. We still don't know if this is supposed to be a flying route or a dark route. I guess it's just a flying, dark, and normal route, because here's Apom. I like Apom. What is little guy? It's Apom, everybody. Everyone say hi to Apom. Jace, you don't remember any between Gens 5 and... Gen 5 had some cool routes. Gen 5... I like Gen 5, but a problem with Gen 5 is that the cities are, like, really well designed and cool, to the point where I think it does kind of take away from, like... There's good routes, and there's fine routes, but, like, I don't remember a lot of them. Gen 5 is another generation that I remember having, like, a couple too many regular routes that have all the same Pokemon in them, and then all the interesting Pokemon are in, like, a forest or a cave. Which is a very Gen 1 kind of design choice, which is, like, fine. I don't hold that against them. But it's not my preference for sure. Yeah, boy. You know what? I like the beach route in Gen 5. You get it in post-game in Black and White, and then it's just part of the journey in Black 2 and White 2, because you take a different route. That is a really cool area. Do we need acrobatics on you? I mean, we don't need string shot, really. Gen 6, I struggle to remember any routes. Yeah, no, Gen 6, I really don't have much. You know, am I right? No, I was about to compliment the I like Victory Road in both Gen 5 and Gen 6 a lot. I don't love, like, Gen 6 is mostly, like, okay at best. Yeah, don't need harden if you can't get hit. You're so right, Seraph. Jace, I agree with you. I remember. I mean, I also just like Alola a lot, but I remember a lot of parts of the islands very distinctly. I like the Pony Great Canyon on Pony Island a lot. I like that. I remember the whole farm route where you, like, breed Pokemon in that game. Funnily enough, by the time Nightshade becomes useful, we will have a better ghost move, probably. I'm gonna say no to that. Yeah, I also like a lot of Galar routes. The routes are in no way a problem I have with Galar. I think Galar has a lot of well-designed routes. I remember it similar to the whole Fortree thing. It is specifically the pair of routes that are the route to an area and then back from it. Boy, I don't remember town names in Sword and Shield, but the town where either the Rock or Ice Gym Leader is, with a hot spring and everything, has, yeah, our bug evolved into a Bussy. Don't say Bussy about a Pokemon named Shithead. We don't need Bite. The route to that town is that route that's like the ruins that you're exploring around, where you can find, just don't say Bussy, you're so right. It's the ruins where you can find, like, Phalanx and stuff. Forbidden Tongue. Oh, I should have fucking, I should have Shithead out for this area. That route's really cool. I like a good ruins as much as the next guy. Yeah, the Phalanx route, exactly. And then, what was the other one? On the way back, you get a water route I actually really like, where it's like all the ice flows that are partially melted and all the rocks, and you're, like, I remember going through that route and being like, wow, I am really enjoying this surfing route, like, more than I usually, like, I don't know. 7 out of 10, too much water. Like surfing routes are fine, but, like, it was one that I was like, oh, this is, like, a neat area. It was kind of maze-like. That's where you have the Grapplocks who will chase you like fucking freaks. That was, like, the number of Sword and Shield Pokemon I love is very small. But that was a case where like a couple routes in a row showed me a lot of Pokemon I really liked at a point in the game where I was kind of getting worn down on a lot of Pokemon in those games. Not a lot. That makes it sound like I feel more negatively than I do. But I was just kind of like feeling whatever about a lot of Pokemon. And then that area showed me, oops, shit. Oh, I got rid of Rapid Spin, that's fine. Probably what I would have gotten rid of anyway. Yeah, and I don't know, I just remember liking that area. I mean, the wild area is cool too. Like, I don't have any problems with the wild area. It's, I don't know, it's a safari zone that you get at the start of the game. That's a cool as hell idea. I feel like that for most of Gen 5, yeah. But yeah, no, Sun and Moon, I like the islands a lot. Sun and Moon has a lot of, like, areas other than... I mean, Sun and Moon has, like, the big, I don't remember the name of the first big city, you know, on that first island. But, give me a bird I can kill. Give me a bird I can kill! Fine. Fucking acrobatics. Okay, you're gonna learn Crunch? Oh, we have 2 other partial dark types. You don't need to learn Crunch. Even if Crunch is good. National Park? Sure, National Park's great, yeah. I always do like a good Safari Zone. I like the Safari Zone in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald quite a bit. Burb. Attack that gains power if the foe has been hurt. I feel like the problem with Assurance is that this bird is going to be fast enough that it probably won't be going second all that often. Right? Am I right about that? Gen 3 Safari Zone is the best Safari Zone. In answer to that. Well, unless you count the wild area, which you could count, and like I do think just for like functioning as a big Safari Zone is a pretty like in terms of just like offerings is the winner. Emerald's my favorite one to explore. I do kind of like that the original Red and Blue one is like a weird like African plains kind of thing. I'm gonna say we don't do Assurance. I think Childmiss is good with what he has, and we're up to 25 now. Everyone is, right? Yeah. I wonder when you evolve, and I wonder when you evolve. I don't know. Slimith's got to be 30s, I think. George Dick, fucking 2 former Gen 5s could be anything. Is the problem out of him. God damn it! I wish we could go to that shop. Calm Chili Route it is. Get ready for some ice types. What is this? Oh, this is one of the least interesting Red and Blue routes, speaking of routes. Where it's just kind of some grass and trail. Which is fine. I mean, it's on the Game Boy, you know. They didn't have anything to prove back then. But yeah, Jice, Gen 3 is my answer. I love the freak bird! Oh, I love Sigilif. This thing's such a freak. I don't know if we have a space for it in the team. We gotta see what else is on this route first. But, oh, I love Sigilif. Some people tell me that Sigilif is an ugly Pokemon. And it's okay to be wrong, you know? Like, we all have flaws, and it's okay that you're able to accept those and, like, sort of be vocal. I may catch one of those fuckers, Rattleman. I just want to see what else is on the route first. It's a 6er, which is exciting. Boy, I like that motherfucker, though. I, as a kid, was very, like, fascinated. See, it said Calm Chili Route, but we've had 2 Psychic types. It must be that the type names can, like, refer to a pool of types. The route I'm on was one of your favorites for Pokemon on it, or for, like, stuff in the games? I'm interested about that, because I have always found it to be entirely unremarkable. Yeah, I like Sigilif, because Sigilif is based on the Nazca lines in the, Christ, is it the Mojave Desert? Desert in Mexico somewhere, or in South America? I forget if it, I think it's in... Is it in Mexico or South? I'm so sorry. My geography is so bad. either in Central or South America, the Nazca lines are these enormous lines in the sand, if you don't know, that draw like a huge bird. Oh my god. Andrew, this time could be different. Andrew, we could do it right this time. Yeah, no, you're right. It does have a lot of trainers in it, and it is kind of like a big variation. Talking about Gen 1 routes, that big bridge route you're talking about there, Andrew, is one of my favorite Gen 1 routes, where it's like that big bridge series and then like the sort of plains, like that. That's a good set of routes, I think. Oh, we could be heroes for just one day. Come on, you use Nightshade. Yeah, we gotta do it, y'all. I also just think having a fire type right now would be really good. Like that we currently don't have like a fire, water, or grass, you know? Like there's a lot of just like base wide elemental coverage that we don't have. And I feel like Litwick will get us some of that. Who wants to name this little hero? Andrew, not you. You kill every Litwick you touch, so I am told. Andrew and Sam's Nuzlocke, I was told, have a horrible Litwick mortality rate. I'm sorry, it can't be you, buddy. Listen, one day you'll have your own Litwick redemption story. This one's ours. Because, you and me killed a Litwick together, buddy. This is Drill? Yeah, alright. Literally spent all its money on Candle, yeah. Yeah. Alright, Drill. Spending all your money on Candle. Live and die by the Litwick. I feel good about that choice. Nature, it's got that good old flame body. Buddy, they don't let me name it. Special attack is up! Oh, I like that, even if it's a special defense down. Alright. Maybe we could be heroes for one day. This route has good music. You know what? This route ain't too bad. I do, like, it doesn't impress me a lot, but it ain't too bad. Hey, you know what I wish they would do in like the main Pokemons now they've done it in Legends Arceus is make the link cable just an item you can get. Like, don't make it easy to get, but like I would love. Whoa. Hello? I actually like Vikavolt. I kind of would rather keep Shithead than replace it for a Rotom. Off the dome, at least. Also, Ghost can be a liability. Great. Yeah, keep the bug. I'm so glad to hear that, Andrew. It's caused. Oh, fuck. It's. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That was a real, but then they were both bottoms a moment. Yeah, well, I assume the appliances are just things that the guys with the hats can sell. Or is, Seraph, are you saying that the house is like something that's in the hub area? Oh, fuck, it has Levitate, doesn't it? Probably has Levitate. Nope. I just want to, Hey, you know what? I'm starting to wonder. We haven't seen any shinies in this. When I first played this with Jace in the chat, I always forget how you want me to pronounce that. Is it Jace like ice or Jace like asexual? We caught a shiny Seviper really early on. I think found another shiny too. Which caused me to think the shiny rates were just like heightened. I wonder if they are or not. I never actually looked into that. Flame Burst. Oh yeah, we don't need fucking Fire Spin. We got Will-O-Wisp. Oh Oh, you're so smart learning everything. Fuck off, imprison. No one's ever used imprison. That got up to 25. Alright. Let's... For the sake of argument, I want to see what else is on this route. Just so then we can, like, be like, hey, do we want to... So that's what this fucking bird is like. Ah! It's doing like a do not interact thing with its wings. Cause I like Sigilif, and I could almost be convinced to get rid of Murkrow for Sigilif, but I think that would be a bad choice. Like, I love Sigilif, but boy, Psychic Flying is like really open to weaknesses. Like, Psychic Flying is a real ice water of a type combination. So that gives me a lot of pause about that. God, I love that thing's cry. Oh, we got one more to see here. Cubchoo, I don't give a shit about. Oh, look who it is. Oh, look who it is. Hi, you. Andrew, it's another thing we killed. Well, no, I killed this. You were not part of that one. Orbo. So, talking about that ice water. Kind of vulnerable typing. We did like the moveset that Square was developing quite a bit, I think. Ice stuff, we have Shithead. Electric does a lot of the same stuff Ice does. What it doesn't, Drill honestly does. And the water stuff is covered by George Dick. And is covered by, I guess we don't really have a counter for like a ground or rock. Well, no, George Dick can do all of that, kind of. I don't know. I love a Spheal, but do we need this? I kind of feel like we don't. Orbo. Let's go without it. Unless anyone has a very, yeah, Round Seal goes in the square grid. You know what? That's also part of it, right? Is we, excluding the starter, we have one Pokemon in the team that we watched die horribly last run. And again, excluding the starter, I don't want to make it 2. Oh, we get a little dock time. Look at that. Sorry about Orbo, Rattlemane. Next time, we had an Orbo named Square last run, and it did very well for us until it beefed it. I feel like there's nothing I want to replace. We could replace Grimer with that. No, because there is fairy typing in this, and I do want a counter for that, and that Alolan Grimer is a great counter for fairy typing. You're stupid. You ever think about that? Boy, they made this really long route. I also like the Grimer has like the right nature and everything. Like there's I think we're keeping it. Orbo will return. I promise you. Rattlemane, look at me. Look at me. Hi. Hey, bud. Hey, my friend. My good friend. I promise you. Orbo will have its day. But it's not today. Alright. We're going to do this gym and then keep going for a while. I'm going to do a quick bio break and grab myself another water and maybe a beer. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, I have a thing for that. And we're back. I have returned with a couple little treats, a glass of precious water, and also let me hold up everything so you know I'm not lying to you. A glass of life's aqua, the aqua of the world, as well as a Blue Moon Light Sky Citrus Wheat Beer. I like a Blue Moon. I don't buy them often, but I like a Blue Moon. And then I also got, my roommate and I got a lot of Chinese food the other night, and I got a thing of fried, fried dough sugar donut things you can get from Chinese places. I got a bag of those, and there's some I've left. So I promise not to eat on stream much, but I may have one or two of these at like opportune moments, and I promise to be as unrude as possible about it. I just really wanted a couple. Look at that. It's like a chicken nugget of fried dough. We're inoculated from Riley. Listen, Riley, to their credit, a lot of the time is like as quiet as they can be about it. And so I learn from them in the art of, because there are times where we will be, Riley and I and a couple other friends have been playing Borderlands 3 together intermittently. And, there have been times where they have, like, surprised us an hour into a call with the news that they have been eating food the entire time. So you can certainly apply yourself to that art. Check out the spring Rattleman, I hope you're out enjoying the spring equinox sky. It's a lovely sunny day in upstate New York today. Probably a lovely night out right now. I have no idea if it's I don't see any stars, but also we got light pollution where I am, so who knows. The stream eater, Riley Hopkins, you not under any circumstances gotta hand it to him. Yeah, Rattleman also lives in a place with light pollution. That's fair. Damn. Even cold and out of the fridge. Those are dang good. Very lucky to have just an all-around banger of a takeout Chinese place very close by where I am. Let's see. Time for another citrus berry. Hey, I kind of have a citrus berry of my own here now. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up shithead, and then I'm just gonna go to that gym. Oh man, having all the generations of gyms on is so funny because there's just like so little that you can rule out. It's such a be ready for anything situation. Shithead? Yeah, shithead. I'm so glad you like the way I say shithead. But I mean, like, honestly, that is kind of an advantage to having you, right? Like, the versatility. Oh, I didn't check items. Is that price? That's price. Okay. Hello, price. I feel like we're pretty well equipped for a nice type gym leader. Man, four Pokemon in the second gym. Ah, now here's another Galarian Pokemon I like. I really like Galarian Darumaka. I think whenever you take a not ice type Pokemon and make it ice type, it's good. That's how I feel about that. Let's see what we can do. Going for the straight avalanche. That's not going to do a lot. Darumaka is pure. Wow, that did more than I thought. How does avalanche? No, it doesn't like build power, does it? I'm just curious to see if it does the same thing again or not. Wow. Big hits from this little guy. But maybe bigger hits from what? Oh man, that was... Hey, there we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. You got a death wish? The user has been hurt in the same... Interesting, okay. Let's see. Alolan Sandshrew. Is it already Ice and Steel? I think it is. Alright, Drill. I know I'm bringing you in with low health. Love that. Yeah. Sandshrew. I kind of doubt the Sandshrew has anything it can hit us with effectively. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. 4 times damage, baby. I love Alolan Sandslash with the friggin' icicle back. That's a really good design. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Bulky Ice and Water. Rattleman's eating celery. I worry about... Man, we do have a couple ice weaknesses on this team for sure. The thing is, Shithead has the electric advantage, but Lapras is big enough and bulky enough, it'll definitely tank a hit. And then probably hit us with, like, an ice move that could kill Shithead pretty quickly. Is Slamantha the move here, just to do some good neutral stuff? I think so. I doubt this Lapras has anything super effective on it. Okay, no confusion, love that. I'm gonna go with, here, let's do this. No, I want to poison it first. No crit, no con- ah, fuck. Come on, Slamantha. Power through it. Hey! Gave it that berry a whole gym ago. Slamantha. Fuck. Ooh, that sucks. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I should have done minimize first. That was what I thought about doing, and then I didn't. Come on, buddy. Okay. This is gonna be the hardest part of this fight, I guarantee it. Lapras just scares me, dude. This is one of those Pokemon you look at and go, oh no, regardless of how big a threat it actually is. Oh, come on! Miss! I used minimize! Fuck off! God damn it! I was gambling on it missing once, and now Slamantha's dead. Oh, that sucks. What a waste. What a fucking waste. That was silly. Alright, let's try this. Alright, look. How good's our speed? Speed's 30. Best case scenario, We hit it with a spark. We live whatever it does back. Maybe spark paralyzes if we get lucky. There we go. Outspeed it. Half down. Good. Paralyze on. Okay, water pulse still goes. Interesting that's not using an ice move. I thought it would have just gone for it. I know it has Ice Shard, and I know there's like a technicality with Ice Shard that I'm forgetting. But I think there is. Is Bug not weak to ice? Have I incorrectly thought that my entire life? And here I thought I knew everything about Pokemon. What do I know? Yeah, what? Did it used to be? It must be that it used to be or something. If multiple people thought this. I guess because grass is weak to ice. It's really easy to associate grass and bug weaknesses because they share two big ones. Hello? Yeah. I support that endeavor. I think this is because Bug Winter Hand. That is true. Boy, I would love a fighting type right now. Ice and Rock. You know, that Spheal would have been helpful right here. But it's fine. Let's see if it has a berry I can eat. No, actually, I'm just gonna spark again and see if I can pop off another paralysis. That'd be nice. That does good damage, even if no. Aurora Veil is no stat changes? Damn it, why can I never remember what Aurora Veil does? Is it no stat changes or no, Sorry. Aurora Veil. I can never remember what Aurora Veil prevents. Reduces the damage done to the user by physical and special moves for 5 turns in half. Pain in my ass. Right, it's protecting light screen. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna see if I can get that paralysis. I don't like that hail. I think we can live another hit. Why do you have that? And why did you use that? I guess because it's like the Aurora Pokemon and the Aurora goes in the sky. Oh, fuck! Okay, yep, that's neutral. Because it's another one I always forget. Bug resists ground. That is something I learned in Black and White. Because in Black and White I had a Sandile I wanted to use that I caught in that desert above the Bug Gym, and then I went down to the Bug Gym with it, not knowing that type calc. And then learned that by doing very badly against that gym with that Sandile. And Price is defeated. Lovely. Well fought, trainer. Fabulous. Okay. Well, we do have quests to collect. But we're gonna keep doing this adventure. Shithead lives. Yeah, Shithead came in clutch. Ooh, we can just go ahead and go to the special item guy now if we want. But there's a statue over there. And I'm excited because of talking about the statue. We found a dusk stone. We got 2 things we could use that dusk stone. I would use it on shoulder mess. I would use it on the thing that evolves sooner. That's if he's got one. How much money do we even have? Probably not enough to make good use of it. I don't know if we'd even be able to buy a dusk stone with that money. Probably not. Still not like a ton of good stuff to sell. Wow, a lot of options. So let's just see what these are. Calm, confusing. Oh yeah, we got healed, right? That's part of what happens, yeah. Average and chilly. Average and coarse. Guy. Calm, confusing. Calm and chilly. Yeah, calm, confusing. You like that? Apologies to our things that could use evolution items. I gotta see what's in that statue. I just gotta. Let's check out this calm, chilly route. Oh, yeah, it's oh, you're making us do it. Please tell me that these are easy. Okay, good. Weed route. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we'll be stuck in this cave for a while. George Dick. All right. It's down here. I do not have a good head for this cave. Okay, Rattlemane, your earlier remarks will be brought back up and reviewed at this time. Thank you very much. There's that little... it is very funny that we're just in the exact place where the last gym leader hangs out. Okay, duly noted. You know, I like a Darumaka. I'll think real hard about a Darumaka, actually. Yeah, that we might actually do that. So I do know Galarian Darumaka, Galarian Darmanitan, if we can get it up there, is a real killer. Oh, we can ability patch it. Those are expensive. I don't know if we're gonna have the... Listen, I only got so many Poké Dollars, but you're right, we can do that if we have the cash for it. I got babies who need dusk stones, but I do support the idea. Put in the meadow, we can build a snowman. Barboach! I don't think I care about Barboach, but it's nice to know it's here. Hello, little fellow. I like a Barboach. I like that it looks like that. It's a little thing. Sometimes a Pokemon really is just a little thing. Like, you've got... friendship ended with just a little guy. Now just a little thing is my new best friend. Just gonna run around here for a minute. Oh wait, are you a trainer? Yeah, you're a trainer. Just one Pokemon. Green Charmander. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for Green Charmander. I'll see what I can do for you. Oh, this thing's higher level than us. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, fuck. I thought we'd still be faster. What kind of run is it now? Oh. Well, that sucks. There goes the run. Useless run. Listen, we're gonna keep going, but it will not be counted as a victory if we somehow make it all the way to the end of the game. Hold on, actually. No. I'll do it when the run's over, but remind me if we lose the run before the stream's over to add an additional Ditto. I can't believe that. I did not expect that. You know, you fucking slash. Well, you know, you poison. No, we'll keep poison jab now. Drill's gonna learn Hex. Oh, I'm so mad I did that. I'm so mad that happened. Fucking dumb. We have no, The run will go on, but it will be a shell of a run without you by our side. Let me tell you that much right now. This party feels so empty without you. But, we must press on. Oh, we just went around an enormous circle. Where the I don't know this cave very well. Whoa! Guess how many celery stalks I ate. Rattleman, I'm gonna say 4. More traversal moves to move you around more effectively? Sure. Ice Rotom. We don't need another electric type, really. But that's wild that that's just in here. It'd be really funny if we get to that statue on the map. I guessed 4. Was I correct? I hope I was correct. Oops, shit, I fucked up. What was I fucking talking about? I got distracted by the tragedy of you. You're working on your 4th right now! Well, that's lovely, Rattleman. Congratulations on the celery stalks. Doubles run where you got Ice Rotom and Hail... Ooh, that's cool. See, I feel like we were talking about this last time, where that is ultimately a level of planning and a type of planning that is probably going to be what makes victory. Like, getting a strategy like that where it's less about just type coverage and more about just having one mechanic that you can really kind of abuse a little. This is an interesting version of this track. I thought it was interesting. Oh, God. Okay, the ladder's right there. Got it. Okay, there we go. Fuck that item. Alright, well, now we're here. I'm just gonna run around here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and forth right here. Please. There's Sneasel. We have 2 dark types. No, we only have 1 dark type now. We killed one a minute ago. Or a bit ago. I think we are gonna go with that Darumaka. That is a very 100% accuracy Blizzard's fucking rips. There you are. Hello. Come on, Drill. There we go. That is as many of those treats as I'm going to eat. They are very good and so covered in sugar. I love when there is just dough that has been fried. Oh man. That burn ain't gonna kill it this turn. We're good. Whew. Close up. Do we only have regular Pokeballs right now? What do we have? Oh, we have Quick Balls. I'll remember that for, I'll certainly remember that for the statue. Yeah, like, if I wanted in here, I could, like, probably build, like, some kind of Hail team from just what's in here, you know? Like, that is an interesting way to think about it. Alright. I'm gonna name you Dory, but like Dory. Like Dory. Like this. This is a dough-centric dish right here, Sarah. If you say you're a fan of dough-centric dishes, you got one right in front of you. Like, how about that, Scoob? Yeah, baby. Okay, and now another one. I just want the statue. Fucking losing you is our punishment for not going. Like, holy shit! It's Jay's Shaggy impression. We should have just gone for that fucking item guy instead of going for this statue. No, I feel good about the statue. Hey, you know what? We are going to put. Like, we're gonna put Shithead out front. Shaggy saying Shithead. Oh, thank you for casting me as Shaggy. I like doing Shaggy. It's just a fun voice to do. Like, I don't know, Scoob. It's gonna be an Azelf. Azelf people like. There's a little bear. Is Ursaluna in this? Does anyone know if the Hisuian forms are in this? Because if I can get Ursaluna, I don't need another ground type. I just like Ursaluna. It's Big Bear. Yeah, that's just recent enough that it makes sense they would have. Oh, take my glasses off here because the arms are pinching the sides of my head. Oh, my little skull. My little skull. Rindo berries. Yeah, that's fair. my tiny skull. I actually have a big head. Yeah, I do. When I was like 13, I was in like a children's theater thing. I was in a production of Into the Woods. I was in a production of Footloose. And I was in Wonderland, which was a bad Alice in Wonderland musical, where I played the White Knight before that phrase had any connotation that I'd eventually learn. But the costume guy, who his name was Larry, but we all called him Larold. I do not remember why we called him Larold. Larold was trying to like cut a hole so my head could get in the costume better. and he just told me, man, you have a big head. And the one dude who was already like constantly trying to bully me and didn't I was a self-conscious kid, but this was the first, you know, like, you ever be, I don't know, point being, Larry was like, yeah, you have a big head, and this kid tried to bully me about it, and I was just like, no one cares, Braden. Come on, Braden, you have the same, he said I had a big head, and I told, and Braden was like, huh, you have a big head, and I told Braden, you have the same haircut as your mom. And Braden had like a friend who was his co-bully, like crony, but in that moment, I turned that motherfucker on him, and me and that kid, me, a 13-year-old, and another 13-year-old, just demolished a third 13-year-old for having the same haircut as his mom. I probably ruined that kid's whole week. Kids are mean and it's hilarious. I'm gonna kill this butterfly just so we can get the Darumaka EXP. Actually, everyone needs EXP. I forgot we still just started this route, basically. Oh, X-Scissor. What's the over-under on that? Yeah, Hundo accuracy, Braden owned. His henchman guy there would later go to the same college as me. Ian. I'm not gonna say Ian's last name. I was about to say his full name. Ian's a cool guy. He plays the bass. I also play the bass. We're not so different after all. Jamie Taco. The thing about Taunt is I'm not gonna use it on a Pokemon that I don't know how many hits it can take. And I don't know how many hits a Murkrow or even a Honchkrow can really be expected to take. So we're gonna say no to Taunt. George Dick learned Rock Slide. I don't think we need Rock Slide. I like this now that we've lost Grimer. I like Poison Jab on George Dick just in case of a fairy type. Headbutt? Probably not, dude. I don't need you to have Headbutt. Let me ask you this, Dory. Why do you feel like you need Headbutt? The flinch ain't bad. You know what? Actually, do that. It's a higher damage bite. Ice Punch is good. Ice Punch is 75. I feel like I like that more than Avalanche. Hey, George Dick is evolving! Let's go, George Dick! Awesome. Look at you. Enormous. Glowing. Horn Drill! Let's see about Horn Drill. Horn Drill is a one-hit KO with extremely low accuracy. I don't think I want Horn Drill. The accuracy's too low to be worth it. Sorry. I ain't into it. Bigger dick. Oh, what else is here? Rufflet. It's a bird. There we go. Oh, Memento. Oh, no! Shockingly, I don't want a move that causes the Pokemon to faint. Surprising everyone, I don't like that. Do we want Uproar for any reason? Probably not. Nah, you don't need that. Nuzleaf, a grass type. A grass type would be useful in the event of a rock or ground gym, both of which are possibilities. You've got... No, the one ground gym that's possible it wouldn't be that useful against, because Giovanni has a lot of poison types. But still, I mean, half the team it's good against. And rock. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot for rock, actually. Let's go quick mode. We'll catch this here, and then we'll see what's in that statue, and that'll determine what we keep and what we don't. Lovely. I think we're gonna go until this next gym and probably call it there for the night. This is fun. I'm having fun doing this. I'm so sad we lost Ditto. I'm so sad we lost you. If this next gym doesn't kill us, the run will continue as the U Vengeance run. I'm gonna go with what Rattlemane said in the chat there and name this guy Jamie Taco. And okay, cool. I feel good about that. That feels like a good grab to grab. Put fucking actually no, shithead's fine where it is. Yeah. Jamie Taco does keep stealing my lines. He's the real shithead here. That's underrated. Excuse me, underrated. I think you should leave bit, honestly. He just says them faster than I can get them out. I feel like you don't see that one talked about, but that's a very funny bit. I want to see what the last Pokemon is. It's Shroomish. A grass type I think I like more than Nuzleaf. I definitely like it more than Nuzleaf, because fucking Nuzleaf needs a stone, and we already have 2 things that need stones to evolve. This is Jamie Taco. He stole the other Jamie Taco's lines. This is the true Jamie Taco. Get out of here, Jamie Taco. It's Jamie Taco's turn. Glorious. Fabulous. Let's get Jamie Taco up to speed. Yeah, let's get everyone up to 35. Feint attack. Well, we do need to get rid of Pursuit, don't we? Jamie Taco is trying to grow. He's gonna get so huge. Worry Seed is a very niche thing. Toxic on there. I like that too. Yeah, wow. I didn't know I could learn that. I didn't really know I could learn poison moves, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. I knew this thing evolved low too. I used a Breloom in Alpha Sapphire and liked it a lot. I like this weird motherfucker. Grass fighting. It punches with those little hands. Oh, yeah, it's fighting quick attack. That's what that is, right? Well, we don't really need growth. Unless we think we want it with... Nah. I like having Headbutt as a good neutral move, but I think even that'll go away quickly. Oh, I might learn like Woodhammer or something since we're, because of what gen we're in. Okay. I feel like Shithead's a good thing to have out front, just because the paralysis will probably be useful against whatever we fight. But no, alright, so I want to do Quick Ball. No, I'm wrong. I want to do a Quick Ball, and so if the thing breaks out of a Quick Ball, I think Georgia Dick just has the most HP. Boy, we do not have a lot of healing items. What do we have for berries? Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what kind of creature is in here. It's a powerful Pokemon. Enter this encounter? Why, yes, we will. Okay, that looks like Sky Pillar. Oh, we're gonna have to fucking do trainer battles before this? That sucks that we have to do a trainer battle before this. Okay, well. At least you have the decency to be fucking nothing. Alright. Wow, it's eerie how it's just completely quiet. There's all the fucking stairs. Like, it's just coming down from Spear Pillar. Who is that? Oh, I know that cry. What cry is that? Oh, fuck! Ooh. It'd be funny. Nope. This is gonna be a rough one, I feel like. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's everyone's favorite Pokemon. The Pokemon most loved on Champs in the Making, a Pokemon bracket podcast where we've sorted out Pokemon into pairs and are slowly going through them all. In round 3 now on the Moonshot Podcast public feed and Patreon feed, if you haven't listened to it. Hey, while I'm plugging things, I put out an episode of Additional Posters Required today that fucking rips. I'm really proud of it. Fucking listen to it if you haven't. Please. I would love it if you would. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Dory will be able to hit it hard and maybe freeze it. I'm hoping Dory can survive a hit. Oh, there we go. Nice. Ice Fang has a chance to freeze. Does Ice Punch also have a chance to freeze? Yeah, additional postage required today was really good. May freeze the foe, may freeze the foe. Okay. You will lost them to them. Oh, Dory! Oh no! I knew it was 4 times effective, but it's a legendary Pokemon. I thought it would be able to take a hit from a baby? From a fucking infant? Oh! Jesus Christ, that was fucking really something else. Alright. Oh my god, I would've... Oh. Would have caught that Landorus and name it fucking Pee Wee Herman. I don't know. Fucking Jesus Christ. I really thought, like, I knew we over-leveled it, and I knew it was a 4 times effective move, but it's Landorus. I simply believed that when you have that many physical human muscles, that you would be able to take one punch from a baby. Who would win, an itinerant demigod of the land or a little snowball? Pokemon rules. I love this so much. Ah! George Dick, I'm glad you didn't faint. Alright, so here's a thought I'm having. Oh wow, Dory has more HP than I thought too. I have 2 healing items left in my inventory. And I could use them right now, or I could save them for the battle. And right now, top off everyone's HP by using the 1 free heal that the Poke Center lady gives you. Is this too early to use that, or is that a fine thing to do? Because I feel like we're on the cusp of having a really good team, and I'd love to not lose anyone if it's possible to avoid that. You feel me? I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, after that it costs money. We can still use her, it just costs money after that. Alright, I'm glad we did that there. That just feels safe to me in a good way. Yeah, I agree, Seraph. Let's see. What berries should I hand out here? Delicious berries. Delicious berries. Allows Pokemon in pinch to move first just once. Who is the slowest Pokemon we have? Fucking modest motherfucker. 78, 28, 79, 41, 50, 59. So at 28, the candle. I'm okay. This one time I was like hatching Pokemon in Sword and Shield when a friend of mine was over, and I just hatch a Litwick, and I just look at the Litwick and I just go, I'm a candle. And me and my friend were just saying, I'm a candle to each other all day. No reason why. Alright, give one of those to you. Do a rock move if it's weak to it. I'm gonna give that to you. Hi, Nine of Neils. The run's going good. We are probably going to call it after this gym, just because we've been going for a long time. But thank you for joining. We also may raid a friend of mine afterwards. I don't think I'm... I know someone who is doing a fun stream that it might be fun to send some folks into if they want to see something very different than this in a special way. Nine of Neils, to catch you up, we did lose, run's going good. We lost our Ditto. Yeah, starter died, exactly. We did do that, unfortunately, but you know, otherwise I'm not complaining. I'm treating this now as a vengeance run. Yeah, Grimer, we did just kill a Landorus in one shot from a little baby, so I think that means the baby's on our side. And as long as the baby's on our side, the run's doing great. So we're gonna, Niels, I'm sorry to have you come on and tell you that we're almost done for the night. Next time I may go later, but I think this is This is also our third gym of the night. It feels like a good stopping point for tonight. Let's see who we get. Brock is up front. I picked well with my my choice of who to have out front, I think. This is great. Oh, you're streaming. Nice. Well, I hope you had a lovely stream. What were you streaming, Nine of Neils? Tell me about that while I hone George Dick's claws. Whoa. Nope, Dragon Dance makes sense for you. Okay, okay. I will bet you were still faster. Oh no! George Dick! Oh, I should have seen that coming. Oh, why didn't I see that coming? Ah, George Dick. Damn, man. That really sucks. George Dick was our strong area catch. I was so excited about George Dick. Well, Jamie Taco, it's all up to you now. Pop up that fighting quick attack. There we go. Does half in one. Okay. Love that. I am gonna use a Giga Drain. Strong Pokemon died. Yep. Listen, sacrifices must be made, even if they make no sense. I'm stupid. You don't see that come up much. The Earthquake being like double effective against an underground Pokemon. At least I don't. I just didn't think of it. Damn, I'm sad about that. I'm gonna do another little quick hit. Tons of damage. Stealth Rock. Okay, I don't intend to switch. Not unless you give me a dang good reason. Yeah, this is actually kind of right now, this is kind of the perfect matchup for us. That could easily change. In 8 generations of Pokemon, there's some weird part rock types, but so far his team is looking pretty bog standard. That didn't do as much. Rock Blast. That's a 2-to-5er. Boom, there we go. Oh, hello. Oh, what's that? What typing did you say you were? Water and rock, was it? Dead on the floor, was it? Jamie Taco, baby. That was the cleanest gym fight we've had, I think. By a mile. That was the cleanest gym fight we've had. God damn. Easy fucking peasy. Wrecked him. All we had to do was lose our strongest Pokemon. But, I mean, I say our strongest Pokemon, but that fucker ain't bad. Easy peasy. Alright. Well, I think that's a good point to call it for now. Let's review how far we've come and what we could do next real quick, because we're gonna end, and we're gonna, I think, raid a friend's stream, a friend who you all have actually been around tonight. Is it truly the strongest if it dies? No, Dory is the strongest because Dory refuses to. Jamie Taco refuses to. Shithead refuses to. Childermass we haven't used at all. Drill we have not done much with either. But that can change easily. This has been a really interesting run. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm so sorry we let you die. Hold on. Let's do the ceremonial cloning of the Ditto. Hold on a moment. Sorry, the music will be back in a minute. I know it. That went away. That was intentional. Okay, there's another Ditto now. Where's this one gonna go? Oh, hey, buy a pin, pre-order a pin if you haven't. That pre-order thing down there, last day to pre-orders today, so you're almost out of time. Put this one, can I rotate it? Yeah, I can. Onto the rocket with you. Oops, don't do that. Sir, if you've ordered more, thank you so much for your support. Seriously, that's lovely. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, there's our third Ditto to mark our further sacrifice. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this team, though, honestly. Like, we've had some surprises. Like, these three motherfuckers I feel great about. And I will feel good about these two once they evolve. We have a shop. We're going to go to this shop first thing. Screw this, screw that statue. But yeah, that's what I've got for now. I'm going to hit this rest button. Hey, if you're watching and there's Moonshot stuff you haven't kept up with lately, yeah, I mentioned the pins there. Those pins are really cool. We worked really hard. We're really proud of them. Tonight's the last night to pre-order them. Do it at the link that's there. What else? Additional Postage Required, the show I write, produce, edit, direct, and sneeze out of my nose every 2 weeks. I love it to pieces. I'm really proud of it. Today's episode is part 2 of a murder mystery on a acid ocean planet. A lot of weird fish. I had to make 2 different actors say the phrase somnopneumatic monkfish. And I consider that my greatest act as a director and writer. Listen to that. Watch other streams on here. Tomorrow night, Wheels of, various shows in our history. You know who Wheels is. Wheels is streaming a really interesting stream where they're going to be listening to some, old-timey radio dramas, which is going to be very fun. I forget offhand if they're playing a game while they do it, if they're just doing that. I'm going to hop on if I can. I might be busy when it's happening, but I would like to if I can. It's going to be a fun one. Join that if you want. Andrew and Riley are doing Tactics Thursdays. There's always stuff going on. This stream's over now. So now, my friend Rattlemane, who you've seen in the chat tonight, has been texting me on the side. He is starting a stream. He was doing this the other night. He is streaming a little Resident Evil 2 VR, and he's doing it with some fun mods in place. His guy looks interesting and unusual and unique, and he also just has a great stream layout. So if you feel like staying with me, we are going to raid my good friend Rattlemane here. Everyone buckle your seatbelts. Am I misspelling Jan's name? Hold on. Do I have to be following a channel to raid them? Because I don't think the Moonshot... Hey, Andrew, do you mind if we follow my friend Rattlemane on the Moonshot Twitch real quick so we can raid him? Okay, good. We're making it happen. Oh, never mind. He's actually not streaming. Sorry, he told me he was. He lied to me like a liar. So we're not doing that. I'm going to text him real quick and see if he plans to start it back up again. Hang tight, everyone. We're doing this. I told him I'd do it if I could, and I meant it. Wait a minute. It's on my phone, but not showing up on... Alright. I just click raid from your thing here. All right, follow. There we go. We're following you. All right, everyone, buckle your seatbelts. Get excited. Why is it not letting me raid? Jan, I can't raid you. I don't know why. All right, you know what? I'm gonna end this. Jan, I'm sorry, I cannot figure out how to raid you. If you want to watch some interesting Resident Evil 2, click on his icon and go watch some interesting Resident Evil 2 in VR. And whether or not you do that, now is the part of the stream where I say good night.